Right now I'm just trying to be the best in credit. But follow Jeremy. I'm pretty sure if you follow him, he can help. You want to know about the credit card game? Follow How to Build TV, How to Build Credit TV. You want to know about legit credit repair? Then I'm the woman for the job.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
Your children and grandchildren, when they grow up, during the greatest transformation of wealth, when they were giving money away free, interest rates are at a 5,000-year low. 5,000. What were you doing, Daddy, Grand? What are you going to tell your children and grandchildren when you grow up?
We're in a bubble right now. And the only thing that looks good is the stock market. But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble. And we better be awfully careful. And we have a Fed that's doing political things. This Janet Yellen of the Fed. With the $19 trillion in debt now going up to $21 trillion. $21 trillion, you know how much money that is? We got to be smart. Now we got to really be smart because we don't have money anymore. We're a poor nation. We're a debtor nation. And we could be on a bubble, and that bubble could crash, and it's not going to be a pretty picture. The market's gone down big league the last couple of weeks. But we could be on a big, fat bubble, and if that bubble crashes, it's a problem.
You got to get some sort of understanding. Well, how are they borrowing this money? Okay, you can start by just looking at a promissory note. Just take a Federal Reserve note out your pocket and look at it. Let me see if I got one right here. I got one right here. It's like, if you take one of these out of your pocket, it's a $20 bill. Just take it out your pocket and look at it. Just look at it. It's okay. It's a Federal Reserve note. It have two signatures on it, the Treasury of the United States and the Secretary of the Treasury. So we got a Treasurer of the United States and a Secretary of the Treasury. All right. We got some serial numbers on it. Okay. All right. We know what Federal Reserve issues it, or at least on the dollar bill we do. It'll have like a little letter, the E on there. That lets you know. You can look that up and see which Federal Reserve that is. E is what? Federal Reserve of Richmond, Virginia. Okay, this got a G on it. This is the Federal Reserve of Chicago. This got an F on it. This is the Federal Reserve of Atlanta. This got an A on it. This is the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, Massachusetts. Now, you took it to the Federal Reserve and look on the back of your Social Security number, you're going to see these same exact letters on that red number on the back of your Social Security number. Okay, they got an account set up for you. All right, it ain't an account that you gonna go into or anything like that, but you looked at it as some sort of surety. Every person in the United States is a guarantor. They have to have something to collateralize this, okay? And it's you the one that's collateralizing. You're issuing it from this bank, and then them Social Security numbers is all the people, all right, that is supporting this, all right, that's collateralized behind this. You the guarantor for this, your labor. All right, so this ain't hard.
The red number that's behind the Social Security card.
That red number on the back. It start with a letter. Go and get your friend's Social Security number and start looking at it. That's what he says. It's a bank account number.
Yeah.
It is a bank account number.
Shot that my government tells me to take.
Meantime, Judy Roberts and some 4,000 others like her are still waiting for their day in court.
I don't need another flu shot. I had a flu shot last year. A swine flu epidemic may be coming.
Swine flu shot? Well, I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
It could make you very sick.
Swine flu? Man, I'm too fast today to catch me.
You'll want to be protected.
I'm the healthiest 55-year-old you ever seen. Hey, I play golf every weekend.
Get a shot of protection. The swine flu shot.
Joe brought it home from the office. He gave it to Betty and one of his kids and to Betty's mother. But Betty's mother went back to California the next day. On her way to the airport, she gave it to a cab driver, a ticket agent, and one...
November 8th, I announced that when Mr. Trump, whether you love him or hate him, this was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth since World War II. See, I know what he was going to do. I knew what he, and I know what he's going to do now. And he hasn't even got started. Now, what are you going to tell your kids and your grandkids 25 years from now when they say, gee, Daddy, gee, Grandpa, what were you doing other than having your thumb during the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the world? That's what most of you will tell them, your grandchildren and your children. It's never going to get any better than this, kids. This is the, as I said on YouTube, the eye of the purple. This is it. I never thought I'd live to see it again. This is going to make the 80s look like a nursery rhyme, which I praise Allah, praise Buddha, praise God. I participated in slashing and raping everybody in the 80s, legally. This is going to make that. Tell your kids, oh, I had to spreadsheet it. I had to think about it. I had to read another book on M&A. Morons. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, pretty much.